It really seems as though some states in the United States are really trying to de-incentivize the use of gas-powered cars, internal combustion engine cars, and replace them with electric vehicles. California is often cited as being the biggest offender of this with its environmental practices, but there are some other states in the US that are really seriously considering banning the sale of new gas-powered vehicles. For example, here in the UK, I think the plan is to ban new petrol and diesel vehicles being sold in the country by either 2035 or 2040. It'll get pushed back either way. But there are also some states in the US, despite its massive car culture, that are planning on doing something similar, which of course is very unpopular, no doubt, with most people, but the officials in these states are considering it anyway. And I've picked out 5 here for you guys to go through when it comes to their plans to ban the sale of new gas-powered cars. Now, before I get into this is not saying that these states are banning gas-powered cars within their boundaries completely. The police will not pull you over for driving a gas-powered car in these states. Even if regulations come in, there will not be people waiting at the border to try and shoot out your tyres or something like that if you dare to enter their territory with a vehicle that's powered by gasoline rather than electricity. It's not that. They are just potentially banning the sale of new gas-powered cars within their borders. So here are 5 that fall into that category. And we're going to start with Delaware. In April 2023, Secretary Sean Garvin of the Department of Natural Resources and Environmental Control in Delaware announced a major shift. Delaware will mirror California's regulations on banning gas-powered vehicles. This decision updates the state's low-emission vehicle program, aligning it with Section 177 of the Clean Air Act. So they're very much following California in that regard, as are Maine as well. In May 2023, a civilian petition pushed the legislature to consider the Advanced Clean Cars Act 2 standards, which of course we've covered extensively here on the channel when it comes to California. Now, they were meant to discuss this in December 2023, but believe it or not, a snowstorm actually prevented that from occurring, so they waited until March of last year. And if this does end up going ahead, Maine could ban the sale of new gas-powered cars as soon as 2028, like California is planning on doing as well. Next up, New Jersey. In March 2023, Governor Phil Murphy signed an executive order to fast-track a ban on gas-powered cars by 2035. Again, this is the sale of them, not the ownership of one. You still can own one. That's not going to change. And that made New Jersey the 6th state to adopt the 177 section protocols. Now, the previous goal for this was 2050, but it's brought it forward by 15 years. So just 10 years from now, you may not be able to get a gas-powered car in the state of New Jersey. And nearby New York, unsurprisingly, are following suit as well. In September 2022, Governor Kathy Hochul launched a legislative effort to ban gas-powered vehicles in the state of New York by 2035. Again, the sale of them. Her directive to officials was clear. All new cars, trucks, and SUVs sold in the state must be zero emissions by 2035. This law was finalized in September 2023 and is set to go ahead again in just 10 years' time. And the last one for you guys, these have all been states in the Northeast, but let's head to the Northwest. Oregon. In December 2022, Oregon's Environmental Quality Commission cast a pivotal vote to phase out gas-powered cars by 2035. Following in the footsteps of California, Massachusetts, Washington, and New York, among others, Oregon became the 5th state to embrace the Advanced Clean Car Act 2 regulations. And like I said, 10 years' time, it's coming into place. But guys, do you live any of these states? But guys, these are not the only ones. I did mention a few of them there, such as Massachusetts and Washington. Pennsylvania have got plans for it as well. What are your thoughts on this? Is this the right move for these states? Are you in favor of this? Or do you think it's just going a step too far and the market should just play itself out? It should be a free market and we should not be de-incentivizing different types of powertrains just because they're not as clean as other ones. But guys, I want to hear what you have to say in the comments below as always. Like, share, comment, subscribe. As always, guys, have a fantastic day wherever in the world today, and we'll see you very soon.